Good evening, football fans. Heartily welcome to the Thunderbird Field here. Just a quick audio test, just a very quick audio test as we get set for Merriwood CWC football week 7 as the number 2 ranked Edgar Wildcats will take on the homecoming Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. Pregame coverage in a little bit. Kickoff at 7 right here on Zaleski Sports. A very good evening, football fans. We welcome you to Thunderbird Field here between Iola and Scandinavia as we get set for Week 7 of the football season, a conference matchup in the Merriwood Central Wisconsin Conference, and homecoming night for the home team, the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. And they got a tough test. They got the undefeated and number 2 ranked Edgar Wildcats in town. Edgar looking for another state championship, but this time up in Division 6 this fall as Coach Jerry Sins continues plugging along as one of the winningest coaches in state history. And Edgar off to a spectacular start through the first 2/3 of the season. Glad to be with you guys this evening. My name is Mike Wendland, Katie Lecton on the production side of things tonight as we take a look at these two teams. For the visiting Edgar Wildcats, they have taken care of business from the opening week. 44-6 over Ladysmith, a 14-0 shutout of the 3-time defending champs in Stratford, a 27-0 shutout of Auburndale to start conference play, 9-6 in their neutral site game, their makeup game for the Rosholt forfeit against Marquette Private School from Illinois, 40-0 over Pittsville, 35-0 over Assumption. So they have allowed just 12 points this season through 6 games. They will then go to Pacelli next week, and they will end the season with a big one, hosting Abbotsford on October 17th. For their opponent from Iola-Scandinavia, Thunderbirds coming in 2-4, one of those wins being the forfeit win last week over Rosholt. They did not play a game last week. They started the season off 28-8 over Shiocton, then dropped a 36-14 decision to WIAA Fremont, 39-0 to Abbotsford, 32-26 to Assumption, 27-20 to Pacelli a couple weeks ago leading into this week. They'll go to Pittsville next week. They'll end the season back here against Auburndale. And both teams heading toward their goal lines for our opening ceremonies as we get set for everything here on homecoming night. The band is here. It's a great crowd, a beautiful night as we are across Highway 49 in Silver Lake. We'll turn things over to our public address for all of our opening ceremonies right here on Zaleski Sports.
Defending our freedoms, we ask those who are ready to stand, remove your hats and place your hand over your hearts for the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by the Iola-Scandinavia Choir under the direction of Mr. Zach Schoenberg.
The Iola-Scandinavia Choir performing our national anthem tonight. Again, homecoming night, Week 7. We're into that time of year. October's has begun. All over the state, homecomings last couple of weeks, next couple of weeks as well, as we get set for this one. As they'll announce starting lineups. Looks like Edgar will be introduced first. Wildcats in their white jerseys, green numbers, pants, and helmets, the gold face masks. And coming in a perfect 6-0. They have half as many wins as points allowed. as they'll announce starters. Tucker Streit, of course, quarterback and defensive back, leading the way again. Along with Gavin Maurer, Caius Higgins. Landon Lucasco out there as well. Dominic Contreras had a couple of big catches over the course of this season. Maverick Butt, of course, the running back. Preston Erickson, listed as a starter as well. Lucas Stockey. Wyatt Kloxim, among the numerous starters for the Wildcats tonight. The other side in their all-black jerseys, the orange numbers, letters, and helmets. The classic look for Iola-Scandinavia, one that hasn't changed in years. As they will come out to familiar sounds here in Iola of AC/DC. They'll announce the starting offense for the Thunderbirds tonight. At fullback tonight will be senior Jensen Rice. Freshman Mason Kriesel will be your quarterback. Wyatt Wahlberg will be one of the wideouts. Dawson Nunn, another wide receiver. Brogan Gullickson, the third receiver. Drake Stylen, another flanker. And the offensive line, Tanner Kemper, a junior, number 51. Davis Anderson, a senior. Owen Wahlberg, another one of the seniors on this team. Edwin Hendrickson. And Braden Erickson, the starters for the Thunderbirds. Two Hall of Fame coaches going head-to-head. Scotty Erickson, here over 30 years as the head man of Iola-Scandinavia. Jerry Sins, 50 years in charge of Edgar. Both coaches have gotten to that highest level. Both coaches have state championships on their resume. As we're moments away from kickoff. Opening kickoff tonight brought to you by Fleet Farm, because they have everything you need to preserve this year's harvest. So shop low prices on all things canning, from jars big and small to seasonings, mixes, and so much more. So check it all out at your local Fleet Farm store. It'll be Iola-Scandinavia getting the ball first. We got our first look at Mason Kriesel tonight, along with Jensen Rice as the primary ball carrier. Thunderbirds down 3 players tonight. Due to injury. But Anthony Troicki to kick it off for the Wildcats. Left to right as you look at your screen. It'll be about a 9-yard approach for the junior. 7:03 Central Time, kickoff. And we're underway. Week 7's begun. High end over end kick. A line drive caught at the 12-yard line, and they will fake the reverse. It'll be Rice. He will get stacked up and brought down just past the 20. Tackle made by Tyler Schmidt, as he was able to get through the block of Dane DeRocher. Three-back look. 2 fullbacks and Rice behind Kriesel. 3 down front. And off a left guard, not much there for Jensen Rice, a gain of a couple. Make it 2nd down and 8. And on the hit, Kais Higgins. Single receiver, top of the screen. Everyone else tight to the formation or in the backfield. And again, breaking through is Rice. He'll get about 7. Give him a gain of 6. 3rd down and 2 for Jensen Rice. Bottom of your screen, Drake Stylen. And they'll try it again, and getting stacked up in the backfield. Vince back inside the 30 on a loss of 3. It'll be 4th down and about 4. Give him a loss of 2. Potentially the punting unit out. It's a couple linemen switch. Edgar is sending a returner back. A little bit of a high snap, not much pressure, he gets it away. Kind of a knuckling end-over-end kick. Will take a big bounce to butt at the 40-yard line. Cuts up. Now cuts back to the left sideline, dragging defenders to midfield. It'll be brought down there. 1st down and 10 for Edgar. Here in quarter number 1 after they forced the early 3 and out. Result from our friends at Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. They're saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Exterior. Straight under center. Fullback dive right up the gut for a gain of about 5. Will be Maverick Butt. Ball just outside the Thunderbird 45-yard line. With a duo of Maverick Butt and Gavin Maurer. Both had some big games this year. Once again, right up the gut for a gain of 10 and another 1st down. That's going to be Maurer. And Edgar on the move quickly. 2 plays for 15 yards. Just right up the gut. Straight in the shotgun this time. We'll have Butt to his right. Maurer to the left. He's going to pull it back, keep it himself. Cuts back right, looking for the corner. 30, 25, 20, 15. Trying to cut inside Rice. He'll get spun down inside the 10 and thrown out of bounds at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 27 for Tucker Strite. And it'll be 1st down and goal to go for the Wildcats. As play will stop as looks like Strite might be down on the near side, so we will step aside. You're watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
Looking for a unique space to host your next event or business meeting? Check out the Milk House at Miltram Farms. You can view the cows being milked by the robots, play in the sand table, or start your own farm on the farm simulator. We have space for up to 125 people indoors, or you can sit outside and enjoy the farm views from our grain bin gazebo and make s'mores on the corn crib fireplace. Check us out on Facebook to see our upcoming events or go to our website at miltramfarms.com to see availability.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Tucker Streit will jog off under his own power. Looks like he'll be all right. We'll see how long he is out of the game. So that will bring in Caden Bargender. Wishbone. Here's Butt cutting inside. 10-5 touchdown. Maverick Butt from 8 yards gives Edgar the early lead. 3 minutes and change into the game. The Wildcats, as they usually do, go for 2. Little pop pass. Sweeping for the corner and walking in is Maurer. And it is going to be an 8-0 lead for Edgar. You're early in the first quarter. 8:45 to go, quarter number 1. Wildcats get the first touchdown of the night as you're watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Wapaka. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Wildcats to kick it off. 8:45 to go, quarter number 1. Mike Willen here with Katie Lecht on the production side of things tonight. Edgar inching closer to that conference title. They could really put it all out of reach if Auburndale can take down Abbotsford tonight. And Edgar wins this one. Wildcats ready with the tiebreaker over Auburndale about a month ago. Sherwicki to kick things away. Caught and bobbled, and then diving on top is Rice. He will fumble it forward about 10 yards. He'll dive on top of the 25. And that is where the Thunderbirds will start first down and 10. Might as well, whether you need new garage doors or just an adjustment, you can stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153 just east of Stratford. You also give them a call or like them on Facebook, and that is Door Pro. Rice is the deep back, 2 fullbacks on each side of Mason Kriesel. Edgar with 3 down linemen front. And they'll send a bunch of people. Kriesel hesitation. He'll take it himself. He'll drive those legs forward for a yard. But Lucas Stanke in on the hit. They'll give him no gain on the play. Second down and 10. Single receiver bottom of the screen. Stylen matched up with Contreras one-on-one. And we're going to get a penalty and offside. Is the call on Edgar. Ball just past the 30, second down. And they'll overload the right side of the formation. Send a single receiver to each side. Dawson Nuss, top of the screen. Rice, the single back behind Kriesel, wing right. On the option, He'll try and pitch it to Rice. He does, and there is no chance. It'll be a loss of 4 for Rice. Tackle made by Higgins. It'll be 3rd down and 9. As Higgins will flip sides of the formation defensively with Graham Strite. Stocky and Wyatt Cloxy, the defensive ends. In the nose is Preston Erickson. But showing blitz, here he comes. Handoff, sweeping right, around the edge, and knocked out of bounds. Is Gullickson. He'll get past the 35 to the 38-yard line on a gain of 12. Longest play of the day goes to the sophomore Brogan Gullickson. Wildcats showing a 4-man front. A traditional 4-3 look. This time it's cutting left is Rice past the 45. Dragging a defender. Be brought down after a gain of 9. Best run of the night for Jensen Rice. Tackle made by Carson Nowak. Nowak, I should say. He's 2nd down and short. It'll be Gullickson, fullback to the left. Fullback right will be Dawson Nuss, the junior, and Rice, the tailback. And Rice cutting back against the green. Got a block for a second, gets stacked up near the line to gain. He got a yard. Higgins and Butt in on the hit. Should be 3rd down at about a half a yard. Thunderbirds lining up for a tush push, and here they go. Stacked up at the line. It's going to be close. It looks like he's got enough for a 1st down, and he does. 1st down, Iola-Scandinavia. As Mason Kreisel does his best Jalen Hurts impression. Or Tucker Kraft. Needed a yard, he got a yard. Single receiver on each side of the formation. Deep drop in the shotgun. Option pass. Rice floats it to the sideline. Battle for the ball and knocked away, incomplete. And that was Dawson Nuss, the intended receiver, and Dom Contreras is able to knock it away. 2nd down and 10. Rice, the last couple of years, had been the starting quarterback. Playing fullback tonight, or tailback, in place of the injured Coors Loken. So Kreisel getting the start at quarterback. This time it's Rice right up the gut, and there is nothing there. He's stacked up for a loss of a yard. Looked like Nowak in on the hit again. 3rd and 11 coming up. Stonky there as well. Twin receivers right. Orbit motion. Screen up the middle. Got his man cutting up field. Trying to get to the corner, and a great open field tackle. Eventually inside the 45 to the 44. It's a gain of 9 to Wyatt Wahlberg. 4th down and about 3. Some new offensive linemen in. Under 4 to go, quarter number 1. Long drive on now leads to a 4th down, and Kriesel lines up now to punt formation. And we're going to get a penalty and a false start to move him back. So it'll be 4th down and 8. After the false start. Ball just inside of midfield. And Kriesel will back up for a long snap. Looks like he's going to punt it away. Bit of a high snap, and he will. And it's a shank. A short kick out of bounds. I don't think it even made it to the first down marker. That'll be about a 5-yard kick for Kriesel. So Edgar will end up with very good field position again for their second drive. They ran 4 plays, went 50 yards. Got the 8-yard touchdown run from Maverick Butt. They'll set up here at the 43-yard line, 1st down and 10. Rest of all of your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and the surrounding areas turn to L&L Propane. Specializing in propane tanks, new installation, filling repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. Getting a new football for the Wildcats. Looks like Schreit back out there under center. And right up the gut is Maverick Butt, breaking tackles. Jugs outside to the 40, 35, 30. Still going inside the 25. Finally brought down out of bounds on the far sideline inside the 25. A gain of about 34. Give him 33. For the senior. And just like that, Edgar's back inside the 25. Single receiver to the left. Fullback dive again, driving those legs forward to the 20. A gain of about 5 is Maurer. Make it 2nd and a short 5 for the Wildcats. And get everything on the ground so far, 88 yards of offense. As Edgar, who has perfected this offense over years and years. And under center is Schreit. This time he's going to roll right, look to throw, looking for the crosser. Avoids a sack, turning upfield, throws it to the goal line and incomplete. And nobody home. Covered well. It'll be 3rd down and a short 5. Well, I got to bring in some new personnel. Single receiver near side is Dawson Bornheimer. This time a straight up run for Butt, cuts back inside. 10-5, touchdown, Wildcats. From 19 yards out. 2nd touchdown of the night for Maverick Butt. And with 1:57 to go here in quarter number 1. It is 14-0 Edgar. Once again, they'll go for 2. They actually stand corrected. They will kick the extra point. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good. 15-0 Edgar on top, just under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. You're watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Edgar to kick things away for a third time after the second touchdown run of the night for Maverick Butt. He right now sits at 4 carries, 65 yards, and 2 touchdowns through this first quarter. Edgar, 8 plays from scrimmage. He's gotten them 15 points. As Troicki will kick things away. Line drive, end over end, spinning kick. Takes a bounce at the 15-yard line. Rice just dives past the 20 to the 25. First man in was Graham Streit and Kenan Van Ornum. Third drive of the day for Iola-Scandinavia. They had something going last time. Ended up getting a 4th down. And then a false start penalty kicked him back and forced him to punt. Ball right at the 25. Rice, the lone back to the right of Mason Kriesel. Receiver on each side. Play action, dump is off to Rice. He'll get tripped up by Streit past the 30 to the 32-yard line on a gain of 7. It'll be second down and a long 3. Right, well, you can turn to, we'll talk about them at halftime. Fletcher's Jewelry, downtown Waupaca, a 4th-generation locally owned jewelry store, finding the perfect ring, necklace, earrings, watch, diamond, and so much more. Perfect for any occasion and even offering repair. That's Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca. Handoff, sweeping left, nothing there for Gullickson. He will lose a couple. He will lose about 3. And Wyatt clocks him. Will bring him down in the backfield, so it'll be a 3rd and 6. Kriesel in the gun. Looking to throw. Quick pass up the seam and almost intercepted by Contreras. He tries to kip up. It'll be 4th down with 33 seconds left. In quarter number 1, and now it looks like the punting unit is out. Looks like Rice will be the one doing the kicking. And now Kriesel will go back to punt. Toward the far side, caught at the 35 by Maurer. He will hand it off to Butt, who will break 1 tackle, cutting up the far sideline. To the 50, 45, 40, and out of bounds. At the Thunderbird 46-yard line. It's a 19-yard return On the reverse for Maverick Butt. And once again, great field position for the Wildcats here near the end of the first quarter. 18 seconds on the clock. All right, you can get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals, locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That is expresspros.com. Straight under center. Maurer and Butt, the backs behind him. Play action, looking to throw. He's going to take a shot. Pressure coming. Now flushed right. Dumps it off for Maurer. 40. Cuts back outside. 35. Jukes inside to the 30. Still breaking tackles to the 25 to the 20. Still going 15. Spinning away. Still inside the 10. What a catch and run for Maurer. Mark him down at the 12. On a gain of 33. Which will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 12 minutes in the books here from Thunderbird Field, here between Iola and Scandinavia is Edgar 15, Iola-Scandinavia nothing. You are watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
MP&C is a leading designer, fabricator, and installer of stainless steel process systems. Founded in 1992, MP&C serves a wide range of industries, including dairy, chemical, and water treatment. The company specializes in engineered-to-order solutions. We deliver high-performance solutions and career opportunities for local residents. MP&C continues to grow, emphasizing dedication to craftsmanship and community impact.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Just about to begin quarter number 2 here on Zaleski Sports. Michael in here with Katie Lecton as Edgar with a first down and 10 just outside the 10-yard line. Miners Hall, that El Poblano Mexican-American Grill brings a full and diverse menu of breakfast, lunch, and dinner options to Wapaka. Always fresh and always authentic. Stop into El Poblano, County Road QQ in Wapaka. They actually marked him inside at the 9, so it'll be first down and goal. So officially mark that play a gain of around 36 on that play to Maurer. Full house backfield, 3 backs, straight under center. Blocks in front, Maurer diving for the goal line. He'll be a yard short on a gain of 8. Third carry for Maurer, 23 yards. Also, again, that one catch for 36. Ball just inside the 1-yard line. Maurer in the center of that backfield. Higgins to the left, Butt to the right. Straight under center. Maurer again. Touchdown. Wildcats. Gavin Maurer is able to walk in from a yard out. It is 21-0 Edgar. We'll see what the Wildcats decide to do here on the conversion attempt. And they'll kick it. Ben Schaefer. Snap good, hold good, kick is up, and the kick is good. 47 seconds into quarter number 2. It's a 22-0 lead for the Edgar Wildcats as you're watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Wapaka has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Wapaka.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Wildcats to kick it off again. 3 touchdown runs, 2 for Maverick, but 1 for Gavin Maurer. As well, that now is the time for that new roofing project that you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for that brand new roof that your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing in Amherst. Anthony Trewicki kick things away. Line drive kick he picked up on a hop. And still loose, and then just falling on it inside the 15 will be Rice. And Thunderbirds have a couple of miscues now on special teams. They'll start deep inside their own territory. 1st down and 10. Do that first quarter, 37 yards of offense for Iola-Scandinavia. Edgar was at 143 through the first quarter. Single back to the right of Kriesel. He's going to look to throw, and now he's going to be stacked up, and he'll be sacked back at the 10-yard line. Stocky. One of the guys in on the hit. Looks like Wade Cole was in there as well. Be a loss of 3. They'll bring back that full house backfield. 2 fullbacks on one on each side. And now sweeping right past the 20 is Nuss. Get back to the 23. You gain a 12. They're in a long one. Trying to cut a field and being thrown to the ground is Rice. That's Alex Schneider, who's also in on that sack. It'll be no gain. Fourth down coming up by about half a yard. It looks like the punting unit back out again. Maurer will stand back around midfield, set to receive this kick. And that may have been deflected. Stocky may have gotten a hand on that. It'll go out of bounds in Thunderbird territory at the 42-yard line. I think Lucas Stocky got a hand on that. And it's going to be Edgar Ball to mark him at the 43. 1st down and 10. Result to cash your own future at WIAA Foundry, now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cash your own future, jobs.wiaafoundry.com. Ball at the 43. Dual backs, straight under center. Here's Maurer right off right guard, cuts back, now cutting back left. 30, 25, the flags are down all over the place. Stiff arming a man inside the 10, who he brought down at around the 5. It's a gain of 38, but 2 flags back at the 25-yard line in the area of a holding or a block in the back. Edgar is moving back already, so that's all signs, and this will be on Edgar. It will be a holding call on the Wildcats. It'll still end up being about a gain of 8. As it was 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So it ends up being a 1st and 2. The also common 1st and 2. This time it's Butt. He gets stacked up and brought down. He'll have enough for the 1st down. He got 3 to 4. Edwin Hendrickson in on the tackle. Give him a gain of 3, and it's a timeout taken by the Wildcats with 8:21 to go, quarter number 2. You're watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Timeout was taken by Iola-Scandinavia. They have 2 left. Edgar still all 3, as they will have a 1st down and 10 after that 4-yard run by Maverick Butt. He'll drop his yards per carry average significantly. Now 5 carries for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ball just outside the 30 at about the 31-yard line. Wildcats lining things back up. They'll send a single receiver to the near side. That's Trowicki. Wing left is Landon Lukasco. Maurer and Butt the tailbacks. Behind Streit under center. And it's going to be a counter right to Lukasco, who'll jump cut inside, spinning his way inside the 25. And it looks like Markham just shy of the 20. Markham right at the 20. It's a gain of 11. And 1st down for Edgar. Waiting to see when they were going to throw that wrinkle in there. Every so often they'll have everyone clued in on their dual backs of Maurer and Butt. And then they'll do that counter with Lukasco. He'll be the wing to the right, stocky tight end to the right. Streit in the shotgun. Trowicki, single receiver to the left. Streit pulls it back, keeps it himself, runs into a wall, and will get driven backwards right at the 20 for no gain. That one read well. Looked like first player in was Owen Wahlberg. Defensive lineman. Braden Erickson in there as well. Be 2nd down and 10. as well that the restoration experts in Waupaca are the place to turn when things go wrong in your home or commercial business, from weather damage, water issues, fire, sewage, or general cleanup. Let the restoration experts get your home back the way that it was intended. Stride in the gun. This time he hands it off, gets blockers, Butt cuts inside, 10-5, touchdown. Maverick Butt gets his third of the game, this time from 20 yards out. And it is 28-0. Set to kick the extra point. Snap good, hold down, kick is up, kick is no good, wide to the left. So 6:39 to go, quarter number 2. Edgar's got a 4-score lead, 28-0. And Week 7 football is live on Zaleski Sports.
Warner Insurance Agency is a family-owned insurance business that has been helping customers with all of their property and casualty insurance needs for 3 generations. Let Warner Insurance help with your small business, farm, home, auto, and recreational vehicle insurance needs. Warner Insurance, proud supporter of the Edgar Wildcats.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Three rushing touchdowns for Maverick Butt. Up to 89 yards on the ground. As it is all Edgar here in the first half. 28-0. Little rolling kick will be finally covered up past the 25-yard line by Dawson Nuss. Let's get another look. At the IS offense. Creaswell back on each side, single receiver on each side. He'll keep it himself, driving forward for a yard. Tackle made by Preston Erickson. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Just like these players are bringing their best to the gridiron, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and learn more. It's like Rice and Gullickson, the backs, one on each side. Looking to throw. Throws it up the seam, got his man Wahlberg. Past the 40, brought down at the 43-yard line. That is Wyatt Wahlberg on a gain of 15. Second catch of the day for the big sophomore. Agrees on a 3 of 4, 31 yards passing. Full house backfield. Counter, left, nothing there. Strite coming in off the edge. Be a loss of a yard. That was Nuss on the carry. Second down and 11. There's, again, a slightly longer halftime tonight with homecoming. Heard him say it was 20 minutes. I'll give you guys some stats and scores around these Lusky Sports Network. This game, one of 16 tonight. Up the seam, tipped and incomplete. Almost picked off by Contreras. It'll be third down and 11. 4:47 to go, quarter number 2. They'll send 2 receivers to the near side. Be Drake Stylen and Dawson Nuss. Nuss in the slot. Sweeping right, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Couple unblocked guys. Intercepted! And no, almost. Maurer had it till he hit the ground. Maurer diving across, had it. And when he hit the turf, it came out. Almost a beautiful diving play from Gavin Maurer. It'll be fourth down on the incompletion. And out comes the punting unit. As well, the Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. You can learn more at nicolaybank.com. Line drive kick will be caught. Maurer will fake the reverse up the right sideline, gets a couple of blocks. Still going. Flag comes in on the far side, just shy of the 45. He's brought down at the Thunderbird 47-yard line. But this one looks to be coming back on a special teams penalty. And it is a holding call on Edgar. So they're going to have their worst field position of the day. You push back inside their own 35. Actually about the 34, 33-yard line. Edgar, 187 yards of offense here through quarter and 7.5 minutes. Stray once again under center. Split backs. Edgar would love to get one more score here in the second quarter, get that running clock going in the second half. Handoff. Driving forward for a gain of about 7 or 8 is going to be Lucasco. Give him 8 as Caden Bargender is in at quarterback. We're getting the second string backfield in. Looks like Graham Strite is one of the tailbacks. Stiff arming man is Strite. Cuts upfield 45, 50, cuts back inside and out of bounds on the near side. Mark him at the 47-yard line on a gain of 10. So freshman Graham Strite with a nice run. Nowak and Stocky coming in as the tight ends. Junior Caden Bargander. Be under center. Trewicki, single receiver to the right. Nowak is the wing to the right. Right up the guts. And spinning his way inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. 11 more for Landon Lucasco. 3 carries, 30 yards for the sophomore. And Edgar once again on the march. You can experience Wapaka's premier lakefront restaurant at Indian Crossing Casino. You'll find a delicious menu, live music, and stunning lake views all under one roof at Indian Crossing Casino, County Highway Q in Wapaka. First and 10, Edgar. This time Lacasco again cuts upfield inside the 30. Down at the 29 on a gain of 7. Edgar approaching 200 yards rushing here in the first half. Over 200 yards of total offense. Strite 1 for 2, 36 yards passing. I'd be surprised if that wasn't their only passing attempts of the night. Strite and Lacasco, the backs. And here's Strite. Runs into a couple of defenders. It looks like Wahlberg. And he will be pushed forward to the 25-yard line on a gain of 4. And a first down. Graham Strite with a first down. Ball just outside the 25-yard line. So near the final 2 minutes of the first half. You're from Thunderbird Field. Wing left, split backs. Counter right, trying to get to the corner, and breaking tackle, still going along the far side. 10-5, touchdown Wildcats. Caius Higgins. From 25 yards. And Edgar an extra point away from getting the running clock in the second half. And Schaefer will kick the extra point. 5 rushing touchdowns here in the first half for the Wildcats. Schaefer's 2 for 3 on extra points. Kick is up. Kick is good. It is 35-0 Edgar. Minute 41 to go, quarter number 2, 35-0 Wildcats. You're watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Located in Edgar, Wisconsin, Edgar Building Supply operates as a lumberyard and hardware store, assisting contractors, homeowners, and businesses with their building needs varying from roofing and siding to windows and cabinets. Their knowledgeable staff can assist you with planning your project, estimating costs, and drafting blueprints. Get started on your building project today with Edgar Building Supply.
It is all Wildcats 35-0 Edgar, 5 rushing touchdowns. 252 yards of offense, all but 36 of those on the ground. Last one from junior Caius Higgins. The counter. Thunderbirds are trying to get something going with 101 seconds and 2 timeouts. Line drive kick is going to be caught at the 24-yard line and then sliding to a stop. Look, that might have been Mason Morphy. A nice catch, number 25, a freshman. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy, unparalleled service, convenient delivery options. Also coming up as well, we'll have your Farmer State Bank halftime coverage. We'll take a look at the stats and numbers from this game. We'll take a look around the other 15 games going on the Zaleski Sports Network tonight. You can find the full games and full updated scores and standings all over the state for football and select volleyball and soccer conferences at ZaleskiSports.com. Rice will be to the left of Kriesel. Twin receivers on each side. Looking to throw, looking for the screen. Rice gets a block, does not, and brought down. That's Higgins right away for a gain of maybe a yard. And it'll be 2nd down and 9. We approach the final 30 seconds. The Thunderbirds will just run through one more play and go to the locker room. Looking to throw it up the seam, and he's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Almost intercepted. On the far side, that was Emmett Van Ornum. And that will take us to the half as we started the running clock early. And we are through 24 minutes of football. It is 35-0 Edgar in Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports. Coming up, we're going to have all of your halftime stats and summaries.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
In trucking, trust isn't given, it's earned. At Derico Logistics, LLC, we've built our reputation mile by mile, load by load. Our team knows that every delivery carries more than freight. It carries someone's promise. From cross-country hauls to local routes, we move with precision, reliability, and a commitment to being there when it matters most. Our drivers are professionals. Our equipment is maintained to the highest standard. You call, we haul. That's all.
Greg's Groots Appliance is the place for all your home appliance needs. Let owners Greg and Tammy Kornak, along with their staff, provide you with quality appliances. Greg's Gruettes Appliance offers professional delivery, installation, and our own service department. Located in Merrill and proudly serving all of central Wisconsin. Greg's Gruettes Appliance. Service with Wildcat pride. Van Ert Electric is an established leader in the electrical industry in the upper Midwest since 1964 with 5 locations in Wisconsin and a sister company in Michigan. We offer our customers a broad range of services from electrical construction, telecommunications, process controls, HVAC controls, thermal imaging, and arc flash evaluations for your industrial and commercial.
Homecoming court being announced here at Thunderbird Field for Iola-Scandinavia. It is all Edgar through one half of football, 35-0 Wildcats. Take a look at your scoring summary for this one as we have your Farmer State Bank halftime show. Turn to Farmer State Bank for all of your banking needs. And Farmers is proud to support all area high school athletes and wish them all the very best this season. Your scoring summary started at 8:45 at the first quarter. It was a 8-yard run from senior Maverick Butt. They got the 2-point conversion with Maurer, and it was 8-0 Edgar. They would score again at a minute 57 in quarter number 1. It was once again Butt from 19 yards out. This time they kicked the extra point with Schaefer. And after one quarter, it was 15-0 Wildcats. They would get the ball back, and 47 seconds into quarter number 2, it would be a 1-yard run from Gavin Maurer after he had made a spectacular 36-yard catch and run to end the first quarter. Extra point made it 22-0. At 6:39 in the second quarter, it was the third of the game for Maverick Butt, 20 yards out. This time Schaefer would miss the extra point. It was 28-0. And then at a minute 41 to go, on a counter play with the backfield in, it was junior Caius Higgins from 25 yards out. Extra point made it 35-0. Got the running clock started. As Edgar is in control. They had 252 yards of offense unofficially in that first half. 216 of those were on the ground. Tucker Streit, the quarterback, was 1 of 2, 36 yards and 2 carries for 27 yards. For Butt, 6 carries, 89 yards, 3 touchdowns. Maurer, 4 carries, 24 yards, and a score, also 1 catch for 36. 4 carries, 37 yards for Landon Lucasco. Graham Streit, 2 carries for 14 yards. And Higgins, 1 carry for 25 and a touchdown. For Iola-Scandinavia and the Thunderbirds, they had 62 yards of offense. Quarterback Mason Kriesel went 4 of 8 passing for 32 yards. Also had 4 carries for 0 yards. Jensen Rice, 8 carries, 10 yards. Also 2 catches for 8 yards. Wahlberg, 2 catches, 24. 2 carries apiece for Brogan Gullickson and Dawson Nuz. Nuz had 11 yards. Gullickson with 9. And Rice 0 for 1 passing on the day. And it's all Edgar at the half, 35-0 Wildcats. As we're going to take a look at the Zaleski Sports scoreboard in just a moment as you are watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
At Hogum Law Firm, we work tirelessly to provide the best in estate planning, probate, trust administration, and long-term care nursing home planning in central Wisconsin. In this changing world, we can accommodate virtual and telephone conferences for your convenience or face-to-face meetings in a safe space. Call us today to learn more. Hogum Law Firm, estate planning and elder law.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production job at Wapaka Foundry. Make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
Edgar Lanes is a proud sponsor of Edgar football. We offer a wide range of youth and adult leagues, tournaments, fundraisers, and bowling parties. Also, try our delicious homemade pizza or something off the grill. Edgar Lanes, where friends and family come to meet.
Taking a look at the Zaleski Sports scoreboard, it is going to be halftime very soon. And just going to the half over in Waiwega, Amherst leads Waiwega Fremont 20-14 in the CWC large football. Halftime in Stratford. Stratford up on Marathon 18-0. Over at West Bend West, they're taking on Whitefish Bay. And it is Whitefish Bay 14-7 at the half. In North Shore football. Great Northern football, Mosinee is hosting Rhinelander. Mosinee off that big win last week over Tomahawk, and they're up 14-0 at the half on Rhinelander. Wisconsin Valley, Marshfield 14-7 over Wausau West at the half. For a lot of people, that would be a big win if Marshfield could take down the Warriors. Throw the conference back into disarray a little bit. Halftime over in Schofield, DC Everest. In action. As Chippewa Falls currently leading the Evergreens. 21-14 at the half into that one. Halftime over in Loyal, Spencer Columbus 19, Loyal Greenwood 8. That game at the half. Over in Waupaca taking on a very good Winneconne team. And it is all Winneconne, 35-0. Actually 42-0, that game at the half over at Comet Field. Over Wisconsin Rapids, Pittsville and Assumption going head-to-head. And Pittsville is up at the half in that one. Looks like 24-6 at the half. Smash and Eau Claire North going head-to-head and is 21-7 Smash. In that one. Game of the week, Auburndale up 35-0 on Abbotsford in that game at the half. It's a game Edgar watching very closely. Third quarter just getting underway in Cadott. Cadott and Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser 6-6 going into the second half. 6-0 Kaukauna over Appleton North at the half in the FVA. Ghost trying to continue their winning streak. Amen football, Newman Catholic all over Port Edwards, 40-0 at the half in that one. And at the half, 13-7, Oakland Memorial over Wisconsin Rapids. And you can find all those games at ZaleskiSports.com, all 16 of them. We'll have all these scores and standings updated by tomorrow morning as well. It is halftime, 35-0 Edgar, as you're watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
At Bayme Insurance Agency, our staff has a genuine interest in finding insurance solutions for you. We'll make finding insurance easy for you by shopping and comparing quotes from multiple companies. As an independent agency, we are a more flexible and competitive option and will tend to your present needs, while also anticipating any changes in your future. Bayme Insurance, providing high-quality insurance in central Wisconsin since 1938.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Looking for reliable expert electrical work? Trust JPS Electric LLC, your locally owned electrical pros with over 20 years of experience. From residential wiring to commercial upgrades, we power your home and business with quality you can count on. Proud supporter of the Edgar Wildcats. Go Cats!
Looking for a delicious Friday fish fry, homemade pizza, or a juicy burger? Stop by the Rail Trail in Fenwood on your way to your local sporting event. We'll be streaming every Edgar Wildcats football game live from Zaleski Sports, so you can cheer on the team while enjoying great food, cold drinks, and good company. Whether you're here for the pregame, postgame, or just a night out, the Rail Trail is your hometown spot for great food and hometown pride.
Halftime continues here from Thunderbird Field. 35-0 Edgar. Again, 5 rushing touchdowns for Wildcats. Have a running clock to start the third quarter. And Edgar's going to start with the football. As we saw the last drive, their backup backfield in Caden Bargender, Landon Lukasco, Caius Higgins, Graham Strite all out there for that one. Don't forget, we do have a couple of games coming your way tomorrow as well. Neilsville Granton back in the Clover Belt will be hosting Stanley Boyd. 1 o'clock start time. Down at Sun Prairie, it'll be Pacelli on the road taking on Aurora Catholic out of Illinois. Another 1 o'clock start time. That's Pacelli got the open week this week with Rochelle going down to 8-man. And then in Merrill and Wausau East will play at 1:30 over in Merrill. Merrill having a very strong season in that great Northern Conference so far this year as well. In this game, 1 of 16. So if you have 16 TVs in your garage, now's the time to get them all going. I think it's our second highest amount of games in a single football week. We had 17 earlier this year. As we wait for the teams to head back out onto the field, it is all Wildcats again. 35-0 Edgar, outgaining by 190, 252 to 62. Offensively. Again, back to your numbers. Maverick Butt, 6 carries, 89 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's likely done for the night. As Edgar again keeping an eye on the Auburndale-Abbotsford game, and Auburndale all over Abbotsford again. 35-0. That game is at the half. That's a great result for the Wildcats, which would put them in the driver's seat to lock things up in conference play over the next week for another conference title for Edgar. Again, it is halftime, 35-0 Wildcats, and they'll have the ball to start quarter number 3. You're watching Week 7 football from Thunderbird Field on Zaleski Sports.
Make your next event a memorable one with D&T Rentals. Choose from several inflatable bounce houses, obstacle courses, and water slides. Or make a splash in our dunk tank. We also offer tents, tables, and chairs for the perfect party package. D&T Rentals is a family business who serves all of central and northern Wisconsin. We set up and pick up for a hassle-free experience. Visit us online at dntbouncerentals.com or call 715-892-0959 today.
Looking for a unique space to host your next event or business meeting? Check out the Milk House at Miltram Farms. You can view the cows being milked by the robots, play in the sand table, or start your own farm on the farm simulator. We have space for up to 125 people indoors, or you can sit outside and enjoy the farm views from our grain bin gazebo and make s'mores on the corn crib fireplace. Check us out on Facebook to see our upcoming events or go to our website at miltramfarms.com to see availability.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
It is halftime. All Edgar in front, 35-0 there as they head back out to the field. On their way to a 7-0 start. With that, we'll take a look at next week's lineup. Thursday night, Edgar will be back in action. They'll be in Stevens Point taking on Pacelli. Brendan Bierkin on the call for that one. Waupaca on Thursday night will host Shawano. I'll be poolside next week. Spash Wausau West swimming next Thursday. Football action then next Friday night, week 8. Right now, Kimberly at Kaukauna. A big one down there. Eau Claire North will host Marshfield. Amherst hosting Stratford. Wisconsin Rapids hosting New Richmond. Whitehall hosting Augusta. Newsville Grand will host Osseo Fairchild. Spash hosting DC Everest. Oshkosh North hosting Sheboygan North as the Spartans will have their homecoming next week in a big Week 8 matchup. Anago hosting Mosinee. Auburndale will host Assumption. And on next Saturday at noon, it'll be Wausau East hosting Lakeland in the Great Northern Conference. Also plenty of volleyball and soccer next Tuesday and Thursday as well. All right here on Zales Sports. I think we said that earlier this week we crossed 100 football games and or 50 volleyball and soccer games here in this fall. Also some news as well. Congratulations to Waupaca's Nate Tomlinson getting his first Major League postseason umpiring assignments. A local guy. I've known Nate for a while. He's going to be in right field during Game 1 in Seattle tomorrow. He will not get to play in any of those games, but he will be moving around. So congratulations to Nate Tomlinson. I've known him for a while. I've known his dad Jack back at the radio station for a long time as well. So cool to see some local people making some moves, and also Marshall's Dalton Varsho playing in playoff action in Major League Baseball starting tomorrow. Well, tomorrow night, actually, will be the Yankees and Toronto north of the border. Things start to wind down. We're just a few seconds away from the second half. We're going to take one quick 30-second timeout. Third quarter's on the way on Zaleski Sports.
MP&C is a leading designer, fabricator, and installer of stainless steel process systems. Founded in 1992, MP&C serves a wide range of industries, including dairy, chemical, and water treatment. The company specializes in engineered-to-order solutions. We deliver high-performance solutions and career opportunities for local residents. MP&C continues to grow, emphasizing dedication to craftsmanship and community impact.
Both teams back out on the field getting stretched. They added the extra 3 minutes onto the clock to get loose as we get set for the second half here on Zaleski Sports. Again, take a look at your scoring summary. 2 first quarter touchdown runs from Maverick Butt from 8 and 19 yards. It was 15-0 after 12 minutes. Gavin Maurer ended the first quarter with a highlight reel catch and run. And then he capped off the drive with a 1-yard run early in the second quarter. Butt had another run from 20 yards out. And then with the second string backfield in, Kais Higgins on a counter to the right went 25 yards up the right sideline to make it 35-0 at the half. And both teams getting stretched out, getting loose, getting ready for the second half. And Edgar will start with the football, as we'll be in the running clock scenario from the opening kickoff as we broadcast here from Thunderbird Field right across Highway 49 in Silver Lake. When you get early in the season, especially when you get toward the dusk, it's one of the more idyllic backdrops in Wisconsin. But right now, as we approach the final minute, we're going to take one final timeout. We'll be back 60 seconds. The third quarter is on the way on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Thunderbird's cool song playing as clock winds down. Third quarter in about 15 seconds. Wildcats getting their final calisthenics in. As again, they will start with the football. And likely to see, again, junior quarterback Caden Bargender starting the second half. We had Landon Lucasco and Graham Streit as his backs in that final drive of the second quarter. As Edgar, 24 minutes away from a 7-0 start. As they look to make it back to Madison, this time in Division 6. As they will get the ball going right to left as you look at your screen. Thunderbirds will kick it away with Owen Wahlberg. Maurer and Butt will be back to return. Lukasco back there as well. However, over the years, Thunderbirds very rarely kicked it deep. Usually it's been a squib kick or a line drive. About a 7-yard approach for Wahlberg. And it's going to be high end over end kick. Will be carried back to the 10-yard line. And jump cutting to the 30, spinning away to the 35, and still going to the 40. Spinning past the 40 to the 45-yard lines, Maverick Butt. Brought down by Leaf Bowen. And Edgar will start 1st and 10 at the 44, and a 34-yard return for Butt. As Edgar's going to have their starting offense back out there for probably one more drive. Just give them one more series. So Streit back out at quarterback, Butt and Maurer the backs. Lucas Stonkey, the tight end. Wing left, receiver left, Streit under center. Maurer with the carry off a right end, turns the corner. Still going on the far side and pushed out of bounds inside the 35. Markham right at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 22 for Gavin Maurer. So 1st and 10, Edgar. And clock will continue to run. This time cutting left is Butt. Jump cuts, a nice move back inside. No, cutting back right. 10, 5, touchdown, Edgar. From 34 yards out, the 4th of the game for Maverick Butt. $10:16 to go, quarter number 3. $41-0 Wildcats. As Ben Schaefer will attempt the extra point. Snap a bit low. Kick had really no chance. It was partially blocked as well by Wyatt Wahlberg, and it is 41-0. Edgar up by 6 scores, just under 2 minutes into quarter number 3 on Zaleski Sports.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Wapaka has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Wapaka.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
The 4th rushing touchdown of the night for senior Maverick Butt. As Edgar now 41-0 the score. Over Iola-Scandinavia. Anthony Chewicki to kick things away. About a 9-yard approach. End-over-end kick caught at the 17-yard line by Rice. He'll cut back upfield, spinning to the 35, diving toward the 40. He'll be brought down at the 39-yard line. The clock will run. We'll approach 10 minutes to go, quarter number 3. You look at the drive for the Thunderbird offense. Freshman quarterback Mason Kriesel. Have that full house backfield. Gullickson, Nuss, and Rice. Pressure coming, looking to throw. Throws flat and almost intercepted by Isaiah Kraft, number 3. I don't know who that was, but someone came through and blocked, and looked like Rice was just kind of holding him up in the air. We second down and 10. Twin receivers on each side. Single back is Rice to the left of Kriesel. They'll motion to the jet sweep for Nuss. Trying to cut back, and he's not going to get anywhere. Stacked up in the backfield at a loss of about 2 or 3. It'll be third down and long. Looked like Wyatt Cloxian in on the hit. Trip receivers to the right, bottom of your screen. Design quarterback run, Kriesel cutting back, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage and no further. Be fourth down and 10. And out comes the punting unit. Looks like Maurer and Butt going back to return. Edgar gave their starting defense a possession. That kick will go out of bounds along the far side. See where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the about the 35-yard line. And that will be where the Wildcats take over, first and 10. And here is that second string backfield. Caden Bargender will be in at quarterback. Twin backs behind him. Dive right up the middle, past the 40 to the 41 for Strite. Be a gain of 6 for Graham Strite. His third carry of the night. Second down and a long 4. Ball pad just past the 40-yard line. Strite and Lucasco. Wing right, Nowak. This time it's Lucasco running through the defense, running into a defender past the 45 to the 48 on a gain of 7 and a first down. 5 carries, 44 yards for Landon Lucasco. Every run has gone for at least 7 yards. Edgar once again on the move. Approaching the final 5.5 minutes here of quarter number 3. Lucasco again, halfback to the right, Strite to the left. Receiver on each side. And here is Strite cutting around toward the corner, gets a block, turns upfield. He'll have 10 and plenty more. Cutting up the right side, hesitation inside the 35. Mark him at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 23 for Graham Strite. Yeah, it's getting set for the fourth quarter in Auburndale. Auburndale all over Abbotsford, 42-0 in that one. Edgar taking their time, using the play clock. Fullback dive for a gain of about 3 is Lucasco. Be second down and 7. Update as well over in Fox Valley, up to north now, 7-6 the lead over Kaukauna, early third quarter. Marshfield 22-7 over Wausau West. Amherst up 20-14. Waiwega Fremont early, about midway through the third quarter over in Waiwega. Fullback dive, Strite breaks a tackle, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. 26 yards for Strite. It is 47-0 with 3:32 to go here in the third quarter. Looks like Schaefer out there to attempt the extra point. He is 3 of 5 on extra point attempts. And we're going to have a whistle and a delay of game call. We'll move it back 5. They'll still kick the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick is up, kick is good. 48-0 Wildcats, 3:32 to go, quarter number 3. You are watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Wildcats to kick things away. Update as well going to the fourth quarter. Chippewa Falls 28-14 over DC Evers. There's going to be a line drive kick picked up on a low bounce back at the 12-yard line for Gullickson. He'll cut back the 30 and brought down there. Also, near the end of the third quarter, 19-8, Spencer Columbus over Loyal Greenwood. Fourth quarter underway. $56-0, Winneconne up on Waupaca. Looking to throw, balls tipped up in the air and intercepted. 20, 15, 10, 5, pick 6, Alex Schneider. But there is a penalty down. And it's on Edgar. So the pick 6 will not stand. But we'll see if it was before or after the interception. It looks like it is. The interception is going to stand. So it was after the turnover. So it'll be at the 29-yard line after the Schneider interception. Should mark him back at the 30. In the game, Kenan Van Ornum. As Edgar need to bring in some extra guys into the huddle. Higgins, the other tailback now. It'll be a dive right up the gut for Van Ornum. And he will get 7. Second down and 3 coming up. Under 2 minutes to go. You're in quarter number 3. That's Higgins. He'll get a couple out of it. So Caius Higgins will get about 2. Be 3rd and short. Give him a yard, 3rd and 3. Edgar now up to unofficially 381 yards of offense. And all but 36 of that on the ground. Twin backs again. It's likely to be the final play of the quarter. Fullback dive and thrown to the ground shy of the 20-yard line. Be a gain of a yard for Higgins. It'll be 4th and short when quarter number 4 begins. Edgar, kind of a muddle huddle. They're in with 13 seconds of clock running. They're not going to run a play. So we have played 3 quarters. And as we head to the 4th, it is Edgar 48, Iola-Scandinavia nothing, as you are watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
In trucking, trust isn't given, it's earned. At Derico Logistics, LLC, we've built our reputation mile by mile, load by load. Our team knows that every delivery carries more than freight. It carries someone's promise. From cross-country hauls to local routes, we move with precision, reliability, and a commitment to being there when it matters most. Our drivers are professionals. Our equipment is maintained to the highest standard. You call, we haul. That's all.
Take a look at a couple of scores as well around the central Wisconsin area. Stratford 35-0 on Marathon quarter number 3. 21-7 Mosney on Rhinelander. 4 minutes to go, quarter number 3. 25-7 Marshfield on Wausau West, late third. Fourth quarter in Schofield. 28-14 Chippewa Falls on DC Everest. Pittsville 24-6 over Assumption, late third quarter. 4th and 2 for Edgar to here start the fourth. Van Ornum cuts up. He's got the first down inside the 20 to the 16 on a gain of 6. So junior Kenan Van Ornum with his second carry. So Wildcats continue to drive, run this clock. Bargender in at quarterback. Handoff cutting right and a big hit in the hole. For a yard is Higgins. Wahlberg is the one who made the hit. I should think of Mason Manicky. Second down and 9. Stacked up for a gain of about 3 more. This is Van Ornum. We third and medium. Give him a gain of 2, 3rd and 7. For the Wildcats. It is going final over in Auburndale. Auburndale will take down Abbotsford 42-0, the final in that one. Trying to cut upfield, not much there. It looks like a loss of a yard. Might have been Brody Baumgartner. Fourth down offense, staying out there. Twin backs again. Quarterback sweep. Bargender cuts up field, spinning inside the 15, down at the 12. He got 4, and that'll be a turnover on downs. So Thunderbirds will take over 1st and 10, 8:42 to go. Timeout on the floor, on the field. It's a floor on the, there's a dirt floor. 8:25 to go, quarter number 4. You're watching Week 7 football on Zaleski Sports.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production jobs at Wapaka Foundry make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
Fourth quarter, 8:25 to go, 48-0 Edgar, your score here. Thunderbirds will take control. First down and 10. Updates well down in West Bend. West Bend West down 14-7 to Whitefish Bay. Matt Peck and Elijah Vincelata on the call for that one. Halfback left is Nuz. Looks like Rice is out of the game. Design quarterback keeper, just lowering the shoulder, driving forward for a yard. Maybe 2. Is Kriesel. Look at some of the guys in the game. Asher Broadhagen in at linebacker for Edgar. Dawson Bornheimer's in at corner. Isaiah Kraft is a safety. Second down, trying the jump cut outside, not much there. I think that might have been Bargender in on the tackle for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and 10. Of course, stay tuned following the end of the game tonight. We'll bring you our Wapaka Foundry post-game show. Get on the field with Coach Sins. Quarterback keeper cutting back upfield, trying to sweep back to the left, cuts back inside past the 20. He'll get to the 20 on a gain of 5. It'll be 4th down and 5. It looks like out comes the punting unit. Six and a half minutes to go. Quarter number 4. Line drive, spiraling kick will bounce along the far side. That's picked up. And it'll be brought down at the Thunderbird 45-yard line. Edgar will take over 1st and 10 with 6 minutes to go. You can see some of the face out there. Tyler Schmidt looks like he's out there on the offensive line. Wade Cole is out there. Hunters bring in Anthony Woyak. Jackson Jones is out there for the Thunderbirds. Both teams getting some younger players in. Under center. Handoff right up the gut, and the broken tackles for Van Ornum for a gain of 8. His 4th carry, he's up to 22 yards. 2nd down and 2. Leaf Bone in the game at corner. Dane Rocher's in on the defensive line. Fullback dive for a first down. Gain of 5. That was Asher Broadhagen. Ball at the 31. Our final 4 minutes ticking away. Sweeping left and breaking a tackle. Dragon defender inside the 30 is Dakota Kraft. He'll get 5. Should give him 4, second down and 6. 3.5 to go, quarter number 4. The clock will wind down. Van Ornum cutting back outside, cutting back inside the 20, inside the 15. Brought down shy of the 10, mark him at the 12. That's 14. For Kenan Van Ornum. In the final 3 minutes. As we'll end these last few minutes on our wireless microphone. Don't forget as well, your WIAA Foundry post-game show will be on the way following the conclusion of this one. For a job that'll ignite your career, apply today. Jobs at WIAPACaFoundry.com. In jobs at WIAPACaFoundry.com. Split back, swing left, under center. Not much on that one. A gain of about 3, maybe 4. Edgar now 394 yards rushing. Unofficially, according to the stats I have. During the final couple of minutes here, clock will wind down. Fullback dive, cutting up the middle for close to another first down is Van Ornum. Be a gain of 4. Third down and short. Final minute of play here from Thunderbird Field. Looks like Cassius Paul in at quarterback. Going toward the goal line. To the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. Van Ornum from 6 yards out ends. Will put a bow on this one with 41 seconds left. As Edgar now 54-0 as Schaefer will attempt the extra point. He is 4 of 6 with 1 blocked. Kick is up. Kick is good. We'll keep things here to wind things down. 41 seconds left on the clock. Just be one play, maybe two left in this one. As Wildcats will move to 7-0 on the season, and with the Abbotsford loss in the driver's seat, one win. A win next week would clinch conference. For the Wildcats. Again, next Thursday, they go to Pacelli. They'll play at Gerke, 7 o'clock. Again, when they're barring a catastrophe in Abbotsford, they will be the Merriwood CWC champions in 2025. Anthony Trewicki to kick things off. Twin safeties back deep to return. Then standing at about their own 15-yard line. And this very well might be the last play of the game. Little pooch kick. Little side spin picked up. Cutting up the near side and chopped down past the 30-yard line is Nuz. And we'll see if their offense tries to run one more play or if they just say, time to shake hands. For the final 25 seconds of this one. And it looks like players starting to line up near midfield. Clock will continue to run. Final 12 seconds left. And I think this one will just run to the finish. Your final score tonight, it was Edgar 55 and Iola-Scandinavia nothing here from Thunderbird Field. Again, stay tuned. Coming up next, your WIAA Foundry post-game show. We'll talk with Jerry Sins and a Wildcat player right here on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at WIAA Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
WIAA has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and WIAA has supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I'd like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up WIAA Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, WIAA is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that You get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
WIAA Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in WIAA, and I love that.
Back here with your WIAA Foundry post-game show. For a job that will ignite your career, go to jobs.wiaafoundry.com. Mike Willen here down on the field. We'll be joined in just a moment by Caius Higgins, our Highlight House player of the game for the Edgar Wildcats. Had some big defensive plays early on, was able to get that touchdown on the counter play as Edgar rolled 55-0. Wildcats a perfect 7-0 and still have allowed just 12 points this season, and just an incredible run for this Wildcat defense as they are on fire with a trip to Stevens Point next Thursday and a day with Abbotsford in Week 9 to try and get to that 9-0 and get a top seed in the Division 6 playoffs with the new playoff matrix. So as they wind things down with your WIAA Foundry post-game coverage, we'll get him out here in just a moment. We'll get Coach when he's ready. And then we'll get Mr. Higgins joining us as well here with your WIAA Foundry post-game show as Coach Shin's joining us here, a perfect 7-0 once again, and just talk about the strength of this defense. Still just 12 points allowed this year, and you guys at every level of this defense have been firing on every cylinder.
Yeah, our defense has been playing well. 6 of the points we gave up were by the backup offense throwing a pick 6, but yeah. So the varsity they've given up only 6, and they've done well. We got a lot of experienced guys there. We got a lot of fast guys. Nobody big. Biggest guy that plays defense weighs 205 pounds, and he's the only guy over 200. So most of them are smaller guys, but they run well and they play together well. And Coach Strite does a good job with them.
And you talk about you may not be the biggest, you're definitely one of the fastest in the state, especially in Division 6. You guys ran for around 400 yards tonight from my count. I guess talk about the strength of this line with their speed and with their technique that has been able to allow you guys to really control the game from the opening kickoff.
Yeah, we ran a lot of guys, which is what we try to do. So I don't think the starters got that many carries maybe, but a lot of guys, a lot of the young guys are pretty good runners, and our starting line is pretty good. They're not overly big either, but their technique's pretty good, and they fire out pretty hard.
And with a game like this now, 7 weeks in, you're 7-0, you're in complete control, especially after, I don't know if you saw the result yet, Auburndale won 42-0 over Abbotsford. So you guys are now in complete control of this conference. I guess talk about what this team is now going forward on a short week, going to Stevens Point, and just turning the attention out to Week 8.
Yeah, it'll be different. We'll be playing on the turf, which will be kind of fun because the guy plays on the turf a lot of times in the playoffs. But to go down to Point, and then that'll be hopefully our final away game. We've had a lot of away games recently. That'll be our 4th one in 5 weeks. So we'll be back home for the last week of the season for senior night. And, then just try to get ready for the playoffs. But I am not looking by Pacelli or Abby. No, we got to prepare each week for each team we play.
Yes, well, Coach, great job tonight. What a performance, and good luck down the road. Good luck on Thursday.
Thank you very much.
So we're going to get Mr. Higgins over here as our Highlight House player of the game tonight. So we'll give him his camel hat. Awesome. As multiple big plays to start the game defensively. You get the touchdown run. I guess talk about what you were seeing getting things going here, especially defensively.
Yeah, there was a lot of good work by everybody. We definitely our coaches challenged us to get ready and get started really, really fast, get the game going, and I think we just did that defensively. We did a really good job with that, and I think we just got to their expectations today.
And then the other side, you turn to the offense. So many different guys getting carries, and all of them making big chunk plays, whether it's the counter, whether it's just a typical dive or the option. Just talk about how many guys you have who now you can trust to make some of these big runs.
Yeah, we have a ton of guys, but all of it really is our O-line. They have like amazing blockers. Even in our JV level, we have some amazing blockers that help with those big plays. But we also have the people who are smart enough to wait for a little while, then be able to get that chunk yardage because they're patient, and then they see that hole and they're going right into that.
And now you look at this team. You guys, as a team, have allowed 6 points this year. Just talk about just the defensive mentality with these final 2 weeks on the way, knowing you still have a couple more conference games yet before we get into the playoff time. Just trying to keep that kind of trend going.
Yeah, I think every game we don't even think of scoring as an option. We just think we have to lock them down. We have to go 3 and out every single game, and we don't think about last play. Every single time something happens, we're just like, no, we're done with that, and we're on to this play, and we're gonna make a stop. We're always bend, never break.
So absolutely. So we're gonna do one last thing. You see the breastbox with the lights on right now. You see the camera up there.
Yep.
I'll give you the microphone. I'll count you in. I'm sure you've seen your teammates. You've done this before yet?
Yeah, my name's Kyle Higgins.
Yep. Well, 3, 2, 1.
My name's Kyle Higgins, and I'm in the house.
Great job, man. Good luck. Good luck on Thursday.
Thank you.